What happens when the man you betrayed doesn't walk away quietly? He files suit. Not just any suit, but a historic, explosive legal action that threatens to bring down an empire. Doug Christie isn't crying. He's not begging. He lawyered up, and now, his wife Jackie Christie and former NBA teammate Chris Webber are being sued for paternity fraud, identity deception, emotional distress, and over $4.6 million in damages. And yes, you heard that right, because DNA tests just confirmed that Chris Webber is the biological father of Jackie's daughter, not Doug. This isn't just betrayal. This is decades of deception, contracts, false fatherhood, back child support, and a brand built on a lie. Jackie's image is crumbling, Chris is losing sponsorships, and Chantel, the daughter at the center of it all, is caught between two last names, a courtroom, and a lie that's been expanding for 20 years. Doug Christie stayed silent for 2 decades. Today, he's coming for everything. Court records are now public. Doug Christie filed his lawsuit in Los Angeles County Superior Court, and the legal documents read more like a Netflix courtroom drama than real life. But make no mistake, this is very real. Doug's suing both Jackie Christie and Chris Webber for intentional emotional distress, paternity fraud, public misrepresentation for financial gain, and retroactive damages dating back 20 years. And that's just the beginning. His legal team included 2 separate DNA tests, one of which confirmed a 99.998% match to Chris Webber, and 0 biological connection to Doug. Even more damning? Jackie's own handwritten journal entries admitted she knew the truth all along. There's even a leaked voicemail where Jackie allegedly tells Chris to stick to the narrative. Add to that a clause in Jackie's old VH1 contract where she falsely claimed Chantel was biologically Doug's child to secure deals and endorsement opportunities. Doug wants every single dollar that lie earned her. Let's talk numbers. Doug's attorneys compiled a timeline of financial losses and emotional damages. $180,000 on private school. $95,000 in unused college savings. $72,000 in medical coverage. $230,000 for a Sweet 16 party featuring Bow Wow. $75,000 in miscellaneous gifts, clothing, and vehicles. $150,000 for damage to Doug's public image. $500,000 in emotional damages. And then there's Jackie's VH1 earnings and sponsorships, over $1.8 million, which Doug's legal team argues were earned under false pretense. Chris Webber, as the confirmed biological father, is now being asked to split these liabilities 50-50ths. That's over $2 million each, and the number keeps rising. But it doesn't stop there. During the subpoena process, Doug's lawyers uncovered shell accounts, hidden consulting fees, and mysterious payments from production companies that don't even exist. That could open the door to criminal investigations, especially since Jackie allegedly forged information on Chantel's birth certificate. Just when you thought it couldn't get worse, Jackie allegedly tried to silence her own daughter. 2 days after Doug's legal team requested Chantel's deposition, Jackie reportedly sent her assistant to deliver a sealed envelope with $15,000 in cash and a handwritten note saying, "You don't have to get dragged into this. Let your folks deal with it. I'll look after you." That, friends, is witness tampering. And Chantel wasn't having it. She photographed the cash, kept the note, and turned it over to Doug's legal team. Jackie was slapped with a cease and desist letter within hours. Later that night, Jackie went live on Instagram, at 2 a.m., ranting about loyalty and people switching sides, before abruptly ending the stream mid-sentence. The comment section exploded. Viewers weren't buying it. Then came the depositions, and they were brutal. Doug, under oath, gave a statement that shook the media. "I spent 20 years defending Jackie's reputation. Now I see I was covering the lie, not the woman." He talked about the emotional toll, the confusion, the moments he knew something was off but chose to stay for his family. "Though love does not pardon dishonesty, I felt I was acting morally," he said. Then it was Jackie's turn, and it was a disaster. She admitted she had doubts since Chantel's first year, contradicted her earlier statements, and stumbled through basic questions. When asked if she had listed Doug as Chantel's father, she said, "I didn't list him. The nurse just asked." I was emotional. Then came Chris Webber. No lawyers. No entourage. Just a man walking into a deposition room like he knew he was finished. And what he said changed everything. "Jackie told me she wasn't sure. I knew the possibility existed. I stayed quiet to guard Doug and her." That alone put Chris on the hook for civil fraud and emotional damages. Now the courts have everything they need. DNA confirmation. A false birth certificate. A history of silence. A failed bribe. And a public unraveling of Jackie Christie's career. Doug's lawyer told the press, "This isn't just about Mr. Christie. This is about every man who's raised a child based on a lie. We are pushing for paternity fraud to be classified as a major civil offense." The movement is gaining traction. Justice for Doug is trending. Verified accounts are picking up the story. Advocacy groups are demanding legislative change. Jackie's real estate deals? Cancelled. Her podcast? Pulled. Reality TV syndication? Suspended due to morality clause violations. Chris? Silently spiraling. Sources leaked a text from him to his team that said, "This is spiraling. I never wanted this in court. I just wanted it buried." Too late. Now Chantel is legally changing her last name, citing emotional damage and identity confusion. In a leaked interview excerpt, she said, "This is about living in the truth, not a script my mother created." She also revealed the title of her upcoming memoir, "Built on Lies: My Life as Someone Else's Daughter." And if that book hits shelves, it could bury Jackie Christie's image permanently. But for now, all eyes are on the courtroom. Because a judge is considering televising the entire trial. That's right, the world may get to watch this whole thing unfold in real time. Doug isn't just suing. He's making history. And Jackie's empire? It wasn't built on loyalty. It wasn't built on family. It was built on lies. And now, it's crumbling.